Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas Football, here in the press box at Wilkerson Sanders Stadium in Rockwall, here with the head coach of the 5-0 Longview Lobos, Coach John King, after a exciting 42-35 win over Rockwall. Congratulations.
Thank you. It was a heck of a ball game, and about like I thought it would go. I knew there would be some fireworks, and we were going to have to match them score for score, and hopefully we could get some stops and maybe a turnover and get a lead.
Now, obviously, it wasn't. I know when you get to look at the film, the defense gave up some yards, gave up some points, but against a good offense like that, that's to be expected. But in the fourth quarter, your defense really stepped up and made plays, 2 straight 3-and-outs, and then an interception to kind of turn the game around and turn momentum in your favor. Talk about your defense and just how they came up big in the fourth quarter.
Well, I thought in the first half when the onside kicked us and got the ball back and we got a stop, I thought that was huge. And then in the fourth quarter, when we got a couple of stops and, of course, a turnover, it gave us the ball back offensively. We were able to go down and get points. I think we punted once, opening drive of the game, and then offensively we were able to move the ball and get points. With the exception of a turnover and a couple of holding calls, I thought we played pretty good there. But again, we knew defensively we had to get a couple of stops. If we could get a couple of stops and get a lead, then feed off of that.
All right, late in the game there, you're running out the clock and it's 4th and 6, and you call a timeout. And, we're up here in the press box wondering what you guys are going to call. And, I thought you guys might put the ball in the air to get the first down and ice the game there. Was there any doubt you were going to throw the ball there? Or did you guys have a discussion when you called timeout on kind of what you're going to run and kind of what your thinking was on that play call?
Well, there was a discussion, and we were going to throw it, and just deciding on what would be the best formation and pass the throw. But Coach Chris Valver did a good job with the call. Something that he saw earlier in the game that we thought we could hit, and Camden made a good route and had max protection. And he made a good throw, and we were able to run the clock out. But if we don't run out of bounds, it don't come to that earlier. So that's why I didn't have any headsets left.
We noticed that. You noticed the headsets came off there.
Minus one pair of headsets. So, Steve Garvey, get ready. You're finna get a call.
All right, now, obviously, Haynes had a great night, threw the ball well, and Camden, people talk about Haynes and Camden and their connection, but some of your other receivers have stepped up and made some plays tonight. That's got to make you feel good that some other guys are stepping up, because when they start rolling coverage to Camden, other guys can make the defenses pay, right?
Yeah, that's what they did tonight. DK Mumphrey had a couple of big catches. I think he had about 3 or 4, and I don't know if he's had any up to this point. And DeQuavian Randall had a touchdown reception. That was big, made a heck of a catch on. So those were big for us, and made them at the right time, continued drives, and enabled us to go down and get points.
Coach, congrats on the win. That bye week's going to go pretty good. It goes a lot better when you come into it with a win, right?
Yes, it does. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Congrats.
Okay.